Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Ryzzen&nemogaming.
And I am Rosemar.
And this is a randomized Let's Play of A Link to the Past.
Been a while since we've been back here. Ryzen, you remember the controls now?
Maybe. Pick that up. Bad whatever you are.
I think they're levers. That's spelled with like 4 E's.
Ah!
Yeah, they're gonna come out of the sand like that. But yeah, this is the second Light World dungeon, the Desert Palace.
Laser beams!
Ancient Hyrulean laser beams.
It's not fair at all. What is that thing?
That's an antlion. Those things it's shooting are fireballs, which you can now block thanks to that red shield of yours. Remember?
Well, I had wanted to mention the reason why we have had some issues with this. We had some technical difficulties. I'm gonna go out this way.
Leaving already?
Yep. Is this exit only down to the ground?
Yep.
Ah.
This is the dungeon of power. Weaklings need not enter.
This is the dungeon of aggravation.
They're all going to be dungeons of aggravation, Ryzen.
Stop that.
Now you can kill those. See?
Yeah, that's right. You better hide from my sword.
It's a dungeon of power, but most of the enemies are rogues. Hiding, sneak attacking.
Nope.
Hiding again.
Come on.
See, there you go.
I have a sword, and I shall remember it this time.
And there's your good friend, the Cyclopses.
Ah, that was too high.
Yeah, you gotta remember your 3-dimensional physics.
Okay. Hi there, buddy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Something you're not going to tell me about? Hey!
You can't solve the puzzle of this room as of present.
I need a lantern?
Or a flamethrower. I forgot how much of this game is predicated on the first chest you open in the game being the lantern normally.
One pot can kill these things sometimes.
Oh.
Hey, maybe I'll get a thing.
Huh.
Let me...
I misremember this puzzle.
Alright.
And what's in it?
It is...
The compass.
Can I have another?
Nope. So I don't know if you recall, but the compasses in this world don't point north, they point directly to evil.
Is that just this game, or is that a...
That's a Zelda tradition.
Okay. That is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Let's see. If I can get over to it. That thing in the middle that I can't access was a screen wipe.
Yeah.
The book let me translate things. The Cape of Invisibility. Mirror of going back to the beginning. I don't know what the Fabulous Cane does.
It's the potato sack maker. For if you need to weigh down a switch.
Ah, yes. Okay. And the dungeon item down there in the bottom right is the compass?
Yeah. Because you have found the compass. In this dungeon, you also will find a map and a big key. Now, that's one of the things about the randomizer. Even though all the chests are random, a dungeon will always have its own map, its own compass, and its own big key. Those are guaranteed.
Okay. Can these things be?
No, they cannot.
That's not fair. Who's psychically talking to me this time?
I think it's the same old man from the first dungeon. Unfortunately, I don't remember what he says there.
The eyeball did flash when I hit it.
No, it flashed because it was shooting you.
Okay.
Also, there was a key back in that room.
Is there a key back in the other room?
Yeah, the room with the laser. That requires the big key to open.
And the door back there also requires a key?
What door?
Oh. I thought these were doors.
No, they're statues of some horrible, I don't know, centipede monster? It's hard to tell.
You can't see me!
Yes, those are called Beamos, by the way. In later Zelda games, they became vulnerable to arrows or bombs and things like that.
You're talking about in here was a... something?
Yeah, there's a key.
Ah! Why are they hiding it in the lantern?
Keep it out of your reach.
How do I get it?
Use your head.
I'm about to shoot it.
That's using your head.
I believe, though, I hold my sword out first, so it's not so much using my head as using my sword.
Of course, your trusty hammer.
I think the hammer is a pretty good thing in here.
It's definitely a useful item. Your use of it has been making me rethink how useful it is. Generally, I just kind of passed it over. It was just kind of a thing. My weapon of choice that I always kept as a sub-weapon was the boomerang.
I was doing well until just this moment.
It's kind of par for the course, isn't it, Ryzen?
I'm not allowed to do too well.
Well, of course, you don't want our audience nodding off and getting bored.
Oh. That probably leads out, right?
Yeah, but unlike the other one, that's not an exit only.
Well, let's find out. Giant tongue? Ah.
Found yourself some arrows.
Although I was full up.
Yeah. That's normally a piece of heart there.
Alright, let's explore what's over here. That doesn't look creepy at all. So I'm going to avoid it. For about 3 seconds.
So this dungeon is interesting is that it's got 3 entrances there. And what you just entered is the second half of the dungeon.
Okay.
Because the way it normally works in the... Yeah, those rocks don't... Those bricks don't protect you nearly as much as you think. The way it normally works is that you find the gloves inside the main dungeon, and then you're able to pick up those rocks and continue on. Now you can open that door. There's a puzzle in this room. And you can solve it.
Even without a lantern?
Even without a lantern. The lanterns are red herrings. You're meant to think you're supposed to light them all and get zapped by that Beamos a couple of times. But those do nothing.
Well, currently it doesn't seem to be seeing me too much.
You were saying?
I mean, it's still... It needs glasses. I had to be right up on it. There we go.
And so Ryzen dies via laser. How many people can say that?
People with very unfortunate LASIK.
Giving up on that puzzle?
Fine, fine. Strong arm me into it, will ya?
I mean, if you insist. Can you play one-handed?
Alright.
For the audience's sake, I currently have one of Ryzen's arms.
It's probably not gonna make me any worse.
I should probably give it back. Because you're not having any luck with this puzzle.
Nope. It probably doesn't help that I don't know enough about Zelda games to really know what I should be looking for in this puzzle.
Well, so far you've only tried to push the bricks from one side.
I also wanted him to light the things on fire.
No, lasers apparently don't set things on fire in this universe.
Hey there, I need you. Thank you. No, not the other one, not the other one.
That's unfortunate. I thought there was more here.
Alright. So, back in we go.
You've got no choice but to explore. Find the big key, open up that big chest.
See, I've been into
Pray it's
both of those
something useful.
places. Yoink. Thank you.
There are several doors throughout, and now that you have a key, there was a locked door off on the right side.
Ow. That, sir, was uncalled for.
It's his only job. But anyway, I love the BMOS design in this game, because it's just a pillar with a bizarrely tiny eyeball. Later games gave them bigger eyeballs to hint that you shoot them, but I just love how tiny they are. It's less of a construct and more like they just stuck somebody's eye on a pillar.
Why would they do something so terrible?
Why would they make those little tentacle things? And the big key.
Or are you trying to tell me that someone actively went through the
Bowling balls of death!
Oh, great. Alright, what's in this one? Is it going to be something useful? Probably not.
The map. So now you've got the map, the compass, and the big key.
And I've been into every room except for where the big key goes, and that place outside. Correct? Alright. Those are not nearly as intimidating as the other. Why did it give me the little ringtone for opening up? Let me go.
But the little ringtone means that the puzzle of the room has been solved. And it just
Take that!
plays again to tell you that you don't need to do anything here.
I guess that's nice of it. Nope, 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 nope. Nope!
You have
Nope.
been ant-lioned.
All the nope.
I love the ant-lions. They don't show up nearly often enough in this game. The big chest was back the other way.
I know. I was looking at my half health bar and was contemplating things. Do. And I was contemplating this thing. Really?
Yes, touching them hurts you. They don't even have to shoot you with lasers. That's a bonus.
Well, I'm right back where I started, pretty much.
And a fairy gave its life for you. Some people can just be so ungrateful.
Alright.
Piece of heart.
So now all I have left is the outside?
Yep. You're having terrible luck with these treasures. You're getting nothing but pieces of heart everywhere.
Not enough to keep me from dying.
Well, Ryzzen, really, is there an amount of hearts that would stop that from happening?
I mean, if I had an infinite amount, then I would never run out, so yes.
I think you'd still find a way to die.
To be fair, I think it's mostly through not... Through your own admission, I have the keys mapped to an awkward location on the controllers. On the controller singular. And am not quite as used to these games as, you know, people who actually played them when they were younger, so...
So did you mean to do that?
No, of course not. I don't know if there was anything more for me to do up there, but...
Well, there's the entire second half of the dungeon.
I just can't remember if I could actually access it or not. seeing as I haven't been able to access hardly anything so far. Why should, now be any different?
Well, you can walk into it. It's because it's behind those rocks back there.
Yeah, but please remind me, what kept me from going there the first time?
Nothing. You walked in. I mentioned it was the second half of the dungeon, and then you walked out again.
I believe you had mentioned something that made me think that I couldn't complete it at that time, which is why I walked out.
Well, I did kind of offhandedly mention that the boss room of this dungeon is guarded by a puzzle that you need the lantern or the flamethrower to solve.
That would be it.
But there may be some chests between here and there, and maybe you'll get lucky.
I mean, I'm now capable of actually making it through without being harmed, so, that's good.
Yeah. But if you can't find the lantern in here, the only choices left will be for you to go to the Dark World. And just do the entire second half of the game before the first half. I mean, I did promise you sequence breaking.
You promised the audience sequence break. No! No.
Your greatest enemy returns.
Concentrate! Feel their movements.
Dodge!
Don't get stuck on the pots! Don't get stuck on the pots!
Yeah, remember, kids, pot kills.
You have now killed Nemo with your joke. It was that terrible. Please run out of tiles!
Do you see how many tiles are on this floor?
It made a beautiful picture.
Yes, it did. Also, the tiles were only there to attack you until you found the key. You could go open up that door at any point.
I could, and they would attack me the whole time. And up we go!
I'm just saying, you're being a very good sport about these traps. Also, what is this room?
Someone designed the trap. You realize in one of the other dungeons it had that staircase that just led up to a little platform with another staircase.
Yeah.
You don't see me. Ow!
He saw you.
Me. He saw me. Let me just run by here real quick. He
was running from you. He was smart.
Nope. Oh, come on. No, that's not where I wanted to go.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I mean, you are missing the badge of courage.
Through no fault of my own.
There's not really any way to know that. Going back over the footage, I'm pretty sure that witch stole it.
Nope.
This is a great room, isn't it?
I hate you.
The feeling is mutual.
Get out of my way! Ah! Rose, what happened in that sequence? There's more floor tiles. I knew there were more floor tiles!
You're learning. Gonna be a good sport about this one, too. Let it finish its trap.
Someone made this with a lot of time and effort. Some poor dungeon maker was probably forced by an evil villain to do this. Unless this is supposed to be a good dungeon, in which case it was for the good of the world that whatever it is I'm about to steal was safeguarded from hooligans like me.
We have to be sure the chosen hero can pass the test of floor tiles. Otherwise, how will he ever save the world? And if you can't beat the floor...
Wakey wakey! Why didn't that work?
Because the red ones are only vulnerable to arrows to the eye.
Oh yeah.
Ah, my eye!
There we go.
A little more like landing his knee. Arrows to the knees. So yeah, this is the puzzle you can't solve.
Does it include setting things on fire?
Yep.
Doesn't seem like too much of a puzzle. Huh. Big blinky skull.
Skull marks the evil.
So, I get to go to Shadowland, right?
You get to go to the Dark World.
Yay.
Several dungeons you can check out there. So given your roguish background, so I know you're like your rogues, you want to go check out Thieves Town first?
I don't know.
Do you want to save it for next time? Did you get murdered by mudmen?
Please, Rose, I'm so far past mudmen, it's going to have to take something like a landmine in the sands to kill me. Or cacti.
I mean, you run straight into them.
I just wanted to give it a hug.
Give this thing a hug instead.
Thank you. I appreciate it. The blessings rain down upon me. So, I take it in the next episode, I'm going to get pointed towards the Dungeons of Darkness.
Yeah, I'll throw you a bone.
Wish I had a lantern for that.
Oh, it'll be fine. Thieves Town is probably... Well, no, it is not the easiest Dark World dungeon, but it is very fun. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Something's going to steal my shield again, aren't they?
No, worse. Far worse.
Alright, well, save it. I know you're already going to do that. You like to see me suffer and be surprised.
Our audience likes to see you suffer and be surprised.
Alright, we hope you enjoyed watching, and we hope to see you next time.
And we'll see... I was going to say we'll see you next time, but you kind of... Bye.
The line is mine.